Yo guys, what's going on? It's me here, Ska again, and today we're gonna do some random stuff. More exactly, we're gonna do some competitive coding. Coding, yes, Python. So, as you can see, I've already done a few, but how we just do all like from the start, okay? Let's say hello world, let's just try. So, um, what we what we're doing on competitive coding is really simple. Like here, this is the tutorial level. Okay, so this here, this here is the explanation of what our task is. Okay, this here is the desired output from our program, and this is the sample here. And this is where I'm gonna write my code. Okay, so I'm gonna learn Python as we go on because I don't know what I'm doing. So in this one, in this assignment, sorry, I'm really sleepy. I think I should add like the timer, like how sleepy I am. Could I add that? Image media. I think it's too much of water. So in this one, we're just only asked for the code to give an output that says hello world. So that is print and then brackets and then code hello world. So we gotta do this hello world. That should done. There we succeed. And then we go to the next code. Yeah, I want to go to the next one. Yeah, next lunch. So what the hell? No, I don't need this. No, I want to do the second code. And then Python if else next is. So I don't really need this. So in here, our task is that we're going to be given an integer, or what is also called in our common tongue is numbers. We will be given numbers, and according to the numbers, if it's odd, the code is expected to give an output that says weird. If it's even and is in the range of 2 to 5, then we're going to print it's not weird. So, and if it's even and in the range of 6 to 20, then we're going to say it's weird. And if it's even or greater than 20, we're going to print that it's not weird. So in common tongue, it means like the system is going to give us a number, okay? And if the number is odd or the number is from 2 to 5 and it's even, we're going to print that it's not weird. Anything else, we're going to print that it's weird. If I'm wrong, okay? If I'm wrong, okay? So here, the input, what the system is going to give us is a single line containing a positive integer or a positive number. As I said, an integer is a number, okay? Now, the constraint of this input is either going to be, it's going to be more than 1 but less than 100. The output, as I said before, it's going to be either weird or not weird, according to what is the condition. A sample of it is 3, and this, so a sample is the input is 3. The system gives the integer 3 to us, and the code will process the integer, in this case 3, and decide if it's weird or not weird. Because 3 is odd, then it will print weird. Okay, got that? So, what we're going to do, okay? What we're going to do is first, so we're gonna make n. We're gonna make a variable n. What is a variable, you might ask? A variable, just imagine, okay, a variable is a place for you to store numbers in. So like how you can't store things without a box, right? Imagine that a variable is the box, so you could store item in it. In this case, we need a box to store numbers, and we're going to call that box n. Now, n equals integer. No, it doesn't really need to be like a equals input. Done. So in this case, it's asking the system to put a data in n. Okay, so n equals input. Now, um, we're going to check it first. If n um what what is in function in Python? I forgot what's the name. If I'm not wrong, it's called mod. No, what is let's say, it is called. It's an arithmetic operator that it is called the. It is no that. It is called the modulus. Okay, if n modulus 2 equals 0, okay, if n modulus 2 equals 0. So now I'll explain this. If n modulus 2 equals 0, okay, what does that mean? So if n divided by 2 leaves no leftover, which means 0, then we're gonna make a equals weird. We're gonna make this first, okay? A equals weird, okay? Then nothing, then nothing, okay? Then we're going to do a check. If okay, if it's there, we're going to do a check, okay? If it is larger than 2, I'm gonna write the code first, okay? And is larger than 5 or n no 21 is larger than n, then a equals not weird. I'm gonna explain the code after I'm writing it, okay? So, and then at the end we shall print 8. Okay. So what is this, okay? So the first line here is n equals input, okay? And here the system will give its number, okay? And our code will put that number inside n, okay? Now, at first, box A, variable A, will be assigned the value weird, okay? It is assigned the value weird. Now, if n, or what we call the input, is larger, doesn't leave any leftover, or is even, then we're going to check. Is it larger than 2 or and smaller than 5 or larger than 21, then it shall print not, then it shall turn A to not weird, and after that it will print A. If the two condition here is not fulfilled, then it will print A as weird. But if these two conditions are filled, then it will print this. That should be how it works, okay? I'm gonna run the code first, the test code. Oh, it's a runtime error. Where's the runtime error at? Oh, it is. Does it? Okay, so I was wrong. We should put integer in here. So now I want to explain. So before it's an input, it will take the data as string. What is a string? Okay, in coding there are many types of data. The most common types are these three types that I know. First is string, second is integer, and third is a boolean. A string is letters. In simplest term, it is letters. What are integers? Integers, in its simplest term, are numbers. And what is boolean? Boolean. Boolean, in its simplest term, is just yes or no, or zero or one and one. But in the simplest term, it is yes or no. In this one, we are converting the input to integer so that the system does not confuse the number as a string, because string could be also designated as number. But if it is designated as a string, then the system will operate on it as it is in a string. I'll explain it later on, but for now, that's the gist of it. Okay, now let's try to run code. The sample test work. Okay, now let's see if the whole test works. The whole test works. Now I want to see it. Okay, I want to see if we do this. Okay, if I could shorten the code. If I could shorten the code by a huge margin, then it will be amazing. So now I want to submit the code. If this works, yep, it doesn't work. So I cannot work. I'll explain to you what I do maybe later. Okay, go. That's that. How the fuck does it go wrong? Illegal target annotation. What? What? Syntax invalid syntax. What the? F. There's an F there. Illegal target. I don't know. I don't know what happened. How should I sleep here? I'm gonna end this stream like after 30 minutes, just because. No, that's good. I mean, I would love streaming like games like Terraria and all that, but the problem is like streaming Terraria, it eats away at my RAM. It's like playing it. It's already sometimes slowing down my system, but doing it while recording, it really slows my system, and I don't enjoy it. I'm just doing this because I don't know. Maybe I'll do a chess stream, like at chess.com. Doing a chess stream would be really fun. So next, arithmetic operators. Okay. I'm doing all the code just because I don't know. Could I stand up to like maybe 20? I don't know. The provided call stop reads to integer from stdin. I don't know what stdin is. Maybe. So um the code here asks us to print three lines. Okay. In the first line, it asks us to do the sum of two numbers. In the second line, it asks us to do the difference of two numbers. And at the final line, it asks us to do a multiplication of the two numbers. Okay? So, what do we do? So, as usual, we need to make a place so the the code could keep the data that it is given. So code and input, and then another bracket inside. and then b equals int dot input, and then this, and then that, and then now we're going to do, it's gonna be print. So we're gonna do this, okay? We'll do this, and this, okay? Now first is the multiplication of the numbers, so a plus b, and then the second is the difference number, and then the last is the product of the numbers. So that's that. I mean, it shouldn't do anything wrong. Oh, sorry, I put it wrong. So okay, let's go. Hey, yo, what the hell? Alright, it works. Now let's submit the code. Oh, yeah, it works. Now let's go to the next challenge. Let's go for a harder one. I don't think I could do it. Oh shit. Error detected during execution are called exception when the second argument of division or modulo operation is 0. A equals 1. Yeah. Either one built-in number function that has the right type but inappropriate value. 1 print in invalid literal for int with base 10. Okay, got you. The stand and try second be standard state exception. A try statement may have more than one as opposed to the code try print 1 divided by 0 division error as a print error code. Output error code integer division numerated by 0. We are given two values. Output error code print error code as e. Yes, wrong with that. Sorry. Where's that? What the hell? No. So when the device is acting up again, I'm gonna cut the stream here. Yeah, my laptop is from my side. But thanks for watching, for staying with me for this 18 to 3 minutes. I'm gonna get